Hi everyone, it's Dane. Thank you so much for coming back to enjoy another video. This video is about being positive and what I do in my life and how I eliminate certain types of negative people. So the other day while I was at work, someone came to me and says, Dane, I'm trying to be like you. You are so positive. Even when it's Friday, you always look for the optimistic side of things. And so I really sat back and I thanked him for coming to me like that, or even seeing that side of me. But in the back of my mind, I said, oh my gosh, I didn't know people were actually looking at me. I had always, every time something negative came up, I'd be like, well, you never know. I was always like turning a negative into a positive. And when I looked back at it, I said, I don't want to be negative anymore. I don't want to associate myself with negative people, and that's okay. I am 38 years old. It's okay to eliminate it. Now, I can't say that I was always like that. And yes, I still have times that I'm negative and I beat myself up, but I quickly turn around from that and readjust myself. Sometimes I do have to have like a self-pity party that I'm eating vegan type ice cream and in my sweats. But as long as I don't stay there, I am fine with that. Now, the types of friends that I personally had in my circle, I had to start not only looking at the types of friends that I was associating myself with, but I had to have a deep heart-to-heart with me. The types of circles that I was having, I had my professional network. And in my personal network, I have judges, I have lawyers, I have CEOs, I have entrepreneurs. And I just said, this is the type of network I want. I had this second type of friends who weren't my network, but they weren't here. Now, these are my closest friends. These are the people that they have been my ride or die. They have been my, I don't want to say Bonnie and Clyde, but they have been there, with me no matter what. They have been the Thelma to my Louise. They have seen me through thick and thin with my makeup off. They are close to my family. They're close to my husband. They know me, and they have been knowing me for years. These are the type of people that I can go like weeks without talking to, but as soon as I talk to them again, it's just like we picked up where we left off. Then there are the last group of associates. They haven't gotten over to my friend circle, but I started noticing these associates even in my job. I was trying to develop my associates to possibly be my friend circle, but I started noticing like the 2 or 3 or 4 people that I was trying to develop friendships with were not what I needed. I started noticing as time went on, there was a lot of negative going on. And then other people, were coming to me and saying, hey, Dane, so-and-so said this. I eliminated the person who decided to bring me the news, and I eliminated the people that were involved in the news. I felt that what was the context of that conversation that you were having with these individuals? I don't want to know everything that was said. I don't really care. But how did this conversation get me involved in it? I wasn't there, so how did my name come up in there? And then I thought about, why were they so comfortable with talking bad about me to you? So I said, Dane, it's okay to eliminate it all. And that's exactly what I did. I eliminated it all. I don't have any hurt feelings. There's no animosity on my end. It's okay. There is a scientific fact that the things that you consume actually come out. And the things that you think actually come out. You are what you are around. And I'm not saying being positive and being optimistic all the time is very easy. It is not, because we live in a world and we live in a society that feeds on negative narratives, that feeds on division, that feeds on being ununified, if you will. You have to make that decision to say, I rebuke all of that. I'm not going to feed into it. I am going to go ahead and keep progressing and keep being positive. And a little bit about me, I'm an actual introvert. I would rather be curled up on the couch in my sweats eating vegan ice cream with a book. But people around me can't even tell. They think that I'm an extrovert, I'm the life of the party, I've got to be the center of attention. And in my mind, I'm just like, oh, I'm having a great time, but I need to quickly retreat from these people. I need to quickly go back home and recharge. because I give out so much energy, I give out so much positivity that sometimes it's draining. And I'm not saying that to be negative, but an introvert will be able to tell you how it feels. I invoked exercise in my life. Exercise and fitness makes you feel great. Now, it doesn't make you feel great when you're doing legs and squats and arms during that time when your body is sore and everything, and you're saying, I just want to go home. But after you do this, your adrenaline is rushing. You feel amazing. Listen to motivational people. I listen to a various amount of YouTubers. I read a lot of books. I love like a lot of, I don't want to say older people, but like Les Brown. I also feed myself a healthy diet. Most of you guys know I practice a vegan lifestyle. Now, it's not easy practicing a vegan lifestyle when you live in a world that like people are carnivores. Like my work life, people are literally meatitarians around me, and it's really hard for me saying no. I don't want that. I'll take, you know, a salad with extra almonds and cranberry. But I also want to tell you, and I don't know how to really explain to you how to do this, but there is a scientific backing that you can change your mental status just by thinking about something. So there were times that I'm just like, oh, I don't have any energy to get out there and run. I just don't. My eyes are so heavy. I want to go to bed. I just want to just not do anything. I would say like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I just can't, you know? And then something in me would just click. And I would switch my thinking. I would change my thinking, and I'd get energy to go out and do 5 miles. And I would go out and do 5 miles, you know, and then I would come right back in the house and I'd have energy. Now, I'm not trying to sound like I'm into Scientology or anything like that, because I'm not. But you can change your mental status. You can change how you feel just by thinking or reiterating something positive in your mind. So I just want to let you guys know I wasn't always part of like a great community or upbringing. I was not always like this. It took time. It took patience. It took blood, sweat, and tears. And I hope that you guys will look at things that in your life that may not be positive and be okay with eliminating. It's okay. Even though we want to be around people all the time, we want to have a big circle of friends, it's not necessarily great for you to have a big circle of friends. There's a saying that like you are amongst your 5 friends. You are like who your 5 friends are. There was people at my job, and I just said, hey, I don't want you in my personal life. I think we're just better off just being co-workers. And that's it. And I'm like, okay then, well that's all. You know, I don't have anything else to give. Another thing about me, and it's, you know, you guys may not know. Some people do because they know about my past work. I have this really good ability, if you will, and this is years in the making, to where I'm able to read people. And it's a good and bad thing, so to speak, because when I'm dealing with like salespeople, it's a really great thing to be able to read people. But at the same time, being able to read other people who are not being genuine is a really good ability to have. So I can definitely eliminate people who I know are not being honest. Like I can read eyes, I can read lips, hand expressions. I count in my head, like I count the number of times they do certain things. Like I'll ask specific strategic questions, and I'm able to understand what is more emotional towards them, what they're not necessarily being forthright with me, and everything like that. So I hope that you guys were able to not only enjoy this video, but to actually learn something and to be able to grasp something and gain something out of this. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I really don't know what side it's going to be on, but I'll probably put the red button up there. I don't know. So share this video if you know someone who is in a particular situation that can benefit from hearing this video and seeing that other people go through things in their lives and they can turn a bad upbringing, a bad situation into something positive, and they can actually be a positive person too. Share this video, and I will talk to you guys later on this week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.